لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سوى لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده، ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله سيد الأنبياء وخاتم المرسلين، أدى الأمانة وبلغ الرسالة ونصح الأمة وكشف بها الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده. Respected elders and brothers, our beloved viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and ahlan wa sahlan, and welcome to our program. And first of all, we ask Rabbul Izzah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala make it easy for those who are in difficulties, and may Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala ease the life of the Muslim, and may Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala grant us a happy life in dunya and in the grave and in akhirah, inshallah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to our program, and we send salam to each and everyone who is watching us, and may Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala use all of us as a means of deen and call of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Our program today, I don't know, inshallah, you are one of them. A forgotten ibadah. Many people, they are not aware about it, or they think it's the extra ibadah or extra act in Islam. It's called Qiyamul Layl or Tahajjud. Qiyamul Layl, to stay up in some portion of night, or you wake up, or to do extra ibadah at night. We know that Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is asking us to do the fard and the sunnah and to sleep. But the ulama and the sahaba could not rely on that promise of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, because our ibadah and our fard, it's not perfect 100%. And we know that when we work, we like to take overtime and extra payment. And when you get absent at work, you say, I'm going to cover up, I'm going to pay it back, I'm going to come, I give extra time to adjust and to balance and to get your payment in full. Ahlul Layl, the people of the night. In Quran, the word Layl, Layl is the night, from Adhanul Maghrib till Adhanul Fajr, that one we call it night. In Quran, you got Layali, Laylatun, Layl, and wal Layli idha yaghsha, you find that Allah made qasam and took an oath by the night. And the night for the Muslim, very special, more than the daytime. Why? Because we're counting all our ibadah because of the night. We recognize Ramadan and we're sighting the moon at night. We're counting the iddat of the women at night because of the night. We know our age at night. So Muslim based on night, and our life starts with night. But let me take you a little bit to why I'm choosing that topic and reminding you, because some people, they left this ibadah only for the pious people or for the elderly people or special people. We ask them, why you do that? They say, we are busy. We go to work in the morning, we're traveling early, we have no time, and if I stay up at night, I won't make this or that. You find so much excuse. But that one, we can answer it and we can reply to that. I say, wallahi, if someone pay you at night, you will wake up and you will change your schedule, you change your timetable, you will make a plan. But we don't have that motivation that there is some khair there on Qiyamul Layl. Forgotten ibadah, neglected ibadah, many people, especially our young boys and girls, they are not involved in it. They leave it for the grandmother and the elderly people. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, his best ibadah was at night. And it was not from his own, it was a command of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala in Surah Al-Muzammil, قُمِ اللَّيْلَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Stay up at night except little. So we don't want you to stay up all night. If you can, alhamdulillah. And he said, وَعْلَمْ, be informed, أَنَّ شَرَفَ الْمُؤْمِنِ, the dignity and honor and the noblest mu'min believer, قِيَامُ اللَّيْلِ. So if you want to get dignity, you want to be a special, wake up at night, any portion at night, and you do extra ibadah. You can make qiyamul layl or tahajjud. What is the difference between qiyamul layl and tahajjud? Qiyamul layl immediately after Isha when you're still up, and tahajjud when you sleep and you wake up, which is a bit difficult, that one. Ahlul layl ashrafu ummati. Prophet Muhammad said, the people of the night are the noblest people amongst my ummah. Significant, special, very exclusive, the people of the night. Impossible for an alim or a wali of Allah or a salih or the people say we are the people of God if they don't wake up at night and do something. Start from 1 ayah up to 100 ayah or 2 rak'at till as Allah guide you to do. So Allah did ask Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and me and you, because we are the follower of him, وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَتَهَجَّدْ بِهِ نَافِلَةً. Some night you have to stay up and you make some nafil and extra ibadah to complete that farad ibadah, because our ibadah is incomplete. I'm telling you that our farad salah, there is error on it, so we have to maintain and we have to complete our ibadah by this, because in the day of Qiyamah, when Malaika find your ibadah, farad ibadah is incomplete, they look for the nafil, they look for tahajjud and qiyamul layl, so that they can fill up and cover up. Rak'atayn fil layl, 2 rak'at at night, fi jawf al-layl, in the mid of the night, khayrun min ad-dunya wa ma fiha, better than the dunya, this world and what it contains. We got some people, we call them people of the night, but not the people of Allah, the people of shaitan. You stay up all night on the internet doing haram, chatting with the haram people, stay up to entertain himself on haram thing, stay up backbiting, stay up breaking house, stay up on zina. May Allah save us. So you find also some people of the night, but I don't mean these people. I mean the people of ibadah, those who fill their houses with nur of ibadah, so that the angel on heaven see this house like a star reflecting and shining as the star and the moon shining to the earth. So, قُمِ اللَّيْلَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Stay up at night except little of the night. Aisha radiallahu anha said, Wallahi, after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam get that Surah Al-Muzammil, he never ever left Qiyamul Layl till he died. It's command of Allah, because Allah wanted you to complete your ibadah and to be the special one in the eyes of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala in Qiyam. تَتَجَافَى جُنُوبُهُمْ عَنِ الْمَضَاجِعِ. People of the night, they decided to dislike bedding and comfortable place for the pleasure of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, and their sides dislike bedding, lovely bedding. You know, the best thing, you rest when you close your eyes and sleep. But these people, by sleeping, they don't rest. They wake up and they rest standing before the hand of Allah, before the presence of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala at night. Now many of our friends are going to say, now what we make ibadah in the daytime? We worship. Allah said, no, but the night is something special. Daytime you got so many things to distract you, to occupy your brain, and you take your attention away, the children and the kitchen, the people outside, the noise outside, so you are not fully with Allah. Plus, sometimes they show off. People are watching you. But at night, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will consider this as a sincere ibadah, because no one did watch you and see you except him, and there's no distraction. Everyone is sleeping, you stay up and you make ibadah, and you talk and make munajat and beseech to Allah, and you beg Allah tabarak wa ta'ala in your room. Right. When we talk about jafwa, تتجافى جنوبهم عن المضاجع. Madja, when you sleep to rest your body. And all of us, we like to sleep and rest our body because of the movement and action. Our organs need to rest. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't ask you to stay up all night for ibadah. He say, illa qalila, except little to rest on it. But some people decided not to rest. They rest only in salah, on ibadah. They will get that ease, that comfortable thing. Brothers and sisters in Islam, we Muslim believe that in the day of Qiyamah there is hisab and kitab. There is accounting, there is a fixed account, and Allah tabarak wa ta'ala will never leave good or bad without discussing it with Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. So let us make ibadatul layl, qiyamul layl, so that we can fill our account in Allah, so that we can get inshallah easy hisab on the day of Qiyamah. We'll continue with more after a short break, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we say shukran that you're tuning to our program. And we ask Rabbul Izzah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala fill our night with ibadah. May Allah grant us that love of the ibadah of Qiyamul Layl and Tahajjud. May Allah fill our houses with dhikr and qira'atul Quran and salah and ibadah, inshallah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, I choose this topic to inspire my young men and women, all those who did not try to do this ibadah even once a week or a few days. The ulama said, if you try it for 10 days, impossible to withdraw from it. You will taste the sweetness and the enjoyment of that ibadah. It's called Qiyamul Layl. Before the break, I was talking about تتجافى جنوبهم عن المضاجع. The people of the night, they dislike bedding. They like to stay up and to stand up talking to Allah and to ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Our body, our physical body, when you're running and when you get tired, you slow a little bit. And then when you're still tired, you walk. And if you're still tired, you want to rest more, you stop. You look at the people of marathon and racing. When you still have some tiredness, so you sit on a chair, or some person is just battling. If you still need more rest, you sit on the floor, on the ground. And if you still need more, so you stretch your leg. And then if you're still tired and you need more rest, you just lay on your back. And if you still need more rest, you close your eyes and then you sleep. And then what happened? If you're more tired, you die, you go Jannah. You rest nice. Now the people of the night, they went to Allah and choose the tough one, standing on feet. Qiyamul Layl, like Yawmul Qiyamah. Qiyamah, it means people are standing, not sitting. So, Hayya ala salat, qad qamat as-salat, stand up. So, Qiyam. So, now these people choose that position, which is very heavy, because you are standing all your body on that 2 feet. And then you make ibadah to Allah. That's why Nabi Muhammad used to stand up till his feet get swollen. He liked that one. Actually don't feel that the feet is swollen, but he discovered it. Sweetness. He dislike bedding and rest and stand up for some reason. You want to do overtime so that in the day of Qiyamah, his account is safe, his hisab is safe. Right. Now, when we talk about the night, we talk about the most accepted ibadah, but as I said, there's no show off. You don't impress someone. You are not hypocrites. Definitely you are the man of God, because it's dark no one watch you, no one feel what you're doing, so it's a most accepted ibadah. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us this ibadah at night as a madrasa for salihin. It's a training course for those who want to be a pious. Impossible for the person who claimed that he's a man of God and then he did not stay up at night. Ask in any religion. Musa alayhi salam, Isa alayhi salam, the Anbiya, they make the best ibadah at night for the reason which I mentioned now. Isra wal Mi'raj, the miraculous journey of Isra wal Mi'raj, Subhana alladhi asra bi'abdihi laylan. Laylan. And Allah said in the Quran, وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا. We have made the night as a garment. Garment, it means covering you, privacy, covering you with your family, and also covering you when you link yourself to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala is a garment. So Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib, when there was a fitna in his army, and he came at night and he said to his army, anyone who doesn't want to join me, days and night come and wear the darkness of the night and slip away and go away. So you don't need to feel shy. You can go away. So Allah gave us a night is to cover our secret, to have our privacy, is to talk to Allah and to have that garment and to get that secret relation between you and Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Right. Very few people who believe in this ibadah and practice this ibadah regularly. But Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala when He spoke about وَقَلِيلٌ مِّنَ الْآخِرِينَ, very few people can believe in this ibadah and do it, because if you don't believe in this ibadah, you won't wake up. You won't wake. You will get excuse and you get some reason. You will justify why you want to sleep. Qalil. So now this qalil, or that little as we talk about them before, qalil, that this is a special people and the people of Allah, the khasa, the very exclusive people in the eyes of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Dunya being created for them, Jannah is being created for them, and the rest is a regular people, regular ibadullah. So as I said, impossible to say I'm a salih, I'm a true believer, if you don't practice this ibadah. It's called qiyamul layl or tahajjud. Another thing also, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, his favorite ibadah, it's at night, and you know that he's Habibullah, he's a beloved one to Allah, he's ma'soom, he's shafi'ul ummah, sahibul maqam al-mahmud, is very special person in the eyes of Allah, but he did not rely on that, and he stay up at night and he did do his work for the akhirah and to appreciate and to be grateful to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. When he wake up at night, he look at the sky, then he make istighfar and he use the miswak and go to wudu and make ibadah and make any type of qiyamul layl and tahajjud, and then he sleep again. So this is very sincere ibadah and ikhlas ibadah, because Allah took you from calmness, from ease and rest to the action. So those who wake up for tahajjud, wake up for ibadah at night, really they are special, because if you are after Salatul Isha, then you read little bit of nafil and extra ibadah, that 1 year is you already awake. But to go under the blanket, then you wake up again, that is not for anyone, it's for the special people. Inshallah, you and I will be one of them, inshallah. Another thing also, the layl, the night, they broke it to 3/3. The first third, they say from Maghrib time, but the ulama said no, from Isha time, so that we can see now after Farad. So from Isha time till Adhan al-Fajr, so you break it to 3/3. You choose any third. Like Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq said, I will choose the first third of the night. And then Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab, you choose the last third, the third, they call it, the last third before Fajr. So they came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said, what do you say about that? Abu Bakr as-Siddiq wake up in the first third, Umar ibn Khattab wake up on the last third. So Sayyidina Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Abu Bakr, you got the guarantee one. Because he just want to finish that duty and then sleep. It doesn't guarantee that he's going to wake up or not. And then Sayyidina Umar, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you got the azm one, you got the willpower to wake up, and now you are the example of the determination or the willpower. So he was placing the first one and the last one. The other thing also, Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab chose the last third because it has Sahari time. وَبِالْأَسْحَارِ هُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ. Nabi Ibrahim a.s. delayed his dua for his father in the time of Sihr. Nabi Yaqub a.s. delayed his dua for that time because this last third of the night, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala comes down to the heaven of dunya and asks people who wants, I give him. Who wants tawbah, I give it to him. Who asks something, I give it to him. Who want to make istighfar, I will accept. So Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala sent to this Sama'ud Dunya, to that heaven of Dunya, for that reason. We know that the more you spend at night, the more you bring nur to your grave. Because we believe that once you go in a grave, it becomes a dark. So this night, it's a night also, this night only the light will come to it on the day of Qiyamah. So when you enter the grave, it's almost like a Asr time, and then you get deeper at night till you live on a grave in a darkness. It's night. As Sayyidina al-Hasan al-Basri said, the laylatun subhuha yawm al-qiyamah. It's a night, only the morning of that night is going to be on the day of Qiyamah. It's long, so we need sujood, we need ruku', we need tilawatul Quran, we need dhikrullah, so that you can get nur on the grave or the light on the grave. They ask Sayyidina Abu Darda, don't you feel bored? Every night you are in the darkness, every night you are sitting alone, no one with you. He said to them, who told you that I'm alone? I'm with Allah, because Allah said, Ana jalisu man dhakarani. I'm the company of those who make dhikr. So I'm not alone in a room, or I'm not alone in a masjid. I am with Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Nabi Zakaria alayhi salam did use it. Maryam alayhi salam did use that dhikrullah at night, and they call it munajat, and you talk to Allah directly between you. And Allama Iqbal, that Pakistani scholars of Islam, he said something very lovely. He was not one of the people of the night that time, but he encouraged the people of the night to do more and more. Inshallah, I'll tell you after a short break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brother and sister in Islam. And once again, we thank you that you're tuning to our program. And we ask Rabbul Izzat Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala grant us the love of that ibadah at night and tahajjud and qiyamul layl. May Allah guide the entire family to wake up at night and to make such a ibadah which Allah loves, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam encouraged us to do it. Before the break, I was mentioning that Allama Iqbal, the Pakistani scholars, he was not involved on Qiyamul Layl. So he said it in one poem. He said, Ya Rijal al-Layl, Ya Rijal al-Layl, Jiddu. Please, the people of the night, work harder than that. Rubba sawtin la yuraddu. Maybe one voice of you won't turn down and decline. Allah will accept it. And then he said, La yaqumu al-laylu. No one can wake up at night illa man lahu azmun wa juddu. Only those who got determination, those who been motivated, and those who are sincere in ibadat of Allah. He was crying till Allah gave him that honor to wake up and join these people of Rijalul Layl or Ahlul Layl, the people of the night. When you say people of the night, the people of Qiyamul Layl and Tahajjud. Why I'm saying that? Because our ibadah is not enough. There are some difficulties we face. We are not capable to resist. We need a hidden power to take all that calamity. Look around you, look at the world, look at the sickness, look at the biggest problem. People are plotting us, people hate us, enemy of Islam is against us, your own family members standing against you. You find yourself under attack from all ways. And on top of that, brothers and sisters in Islam, nowadays, in our time now, the calamity is not your size, it's too big. Or maybe, as the ulama said, not only your size, you are too weak to take any calamity. We become impatient, we be very powerless to take, not like our mothers and fathers that time, or our forefather, they used to face the calamity with yaqeen. But me and you, we are not capable to receive any calamity because of that lifestyle and that the way we brought up, that spoiled time which we live in it. So we need a hidden power, we need a lawyer and a defender from ghaib, from the unseen. So we go at night to ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, oh Allah, it's too heavy for me. And I promise you, when your Lord come down on the last third of the night, put all that file in his hand. Tell him, Ya Allah, my sickness, Ya Allah, my husband, my children, my financial problem. Cry to him. I promise you, when Allah come down to the heaven of dunya, He will never turn you down. He will never decline your dua. He will give it to you. Right. The hadith that Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, ينزل ربك Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala come down في الثلث الأخير ويقول, and he said, all right, من يدعوني فأستجب له, who call me, make dua, I will answer him. So I promise you, he will answer you if you have this yaqeen. وَمَنْ يَسْأَلُنِي فَأَعْطِيهِ, who want to ask me, I will give it to him. And then وَمَنْ يَسْتَغْفِرُنِي فَأَغْفِرُ لَهُ. And then I think this, if you wake up to ask Allah this three, it's fine. You need the need of dunya and istighfar and the dua. So what you need? You guarantee dunya and you guarantee akhirah. Message of my program today is message for those who say it's too much, I don't know what to do. Those students who study, all those who are sick, those people who are unable to take that calamity, those who got stress, wake up in any portion at night, especially the last third of the night. We say like that. But if you manage the last, alhamdulillah, make 2 rakat and you will see how much Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will give you. And I'm telling you now, all of us, we're facing a problem, but our response to the problem, our capacity to a problem is not the same. You find a person passed away in the family, look at the face of the family of the deceased and you see the reaction. They are not the same. Some is quiet, some is little bit in this side or that side. I'm telling you, we are not responding because you don't have that yaqeen enough to take the calamity of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. How Allah will fix it? They say Allah is ghaib wa ilajuhu ghaib. Allah is unseen and medication will come and see. بغير حساب. بغير حساب, without the way you think. He will make a plan for them. So you will find a surprise, you will find a good thing, impossible to get it without that tahajjud or qiyamul layl. Why we say like that? Because while you are on qiyamul layl, on that night, stay up at night, the place is suitable for ibadah because people are sleeping, you're only one. And then the time also, as I said, is sahari time. And you are very, very suitable for the dua because you're not showing off, you're not posting, you're not trying to impress someone. No, it's for the ibadah of Allah. So you got a link between you and Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Ask this, the pious people, ask the people of the night about that sweetness of that ibadah. They will never leave it. You will find that old lady there or the old man in your house making noise at night. Say, why this man here don't rest like us? He doesn't need to rest because there is barakah. That little of the night gave him power for the daytime and he doesn't need to rest. That is called the halawat al-munajah. And the people, they break the night for one qira'at al-Quran, reciting Quran, salah, dhikr, thinking about Allah, looking at the sky and make dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Impossible Allah turn you down. Impossible, because Allah is Kareem, most generous, Allah is Ghafoor, and He created that time for you to reconcile with Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Sayyidina Ata bin Rabah, he used to divide the night between him and his mother and his wife. So you say, my mother, you stay up on the first third. My wife, you stay up on the second third. I will stay up on the third. So his wife, his mother, passed away. So he took the share of his mother and he gave it to his wife. You say, a half. His wife passed away. And he took the whole half till he died. So he stay up all because he's feeling that the gap of his marhum mother and wife. He enjoy that pleasant ibadah. He doesn't feel that he missed the bed or missed sleeping. Brother and sister Islam, without ibadah of Qiyamul Layl, it's a risky job, because we don't know if in the daytime or our regular farad accepted or not. Benefit of Qiyamul Layl. I just want to tell my younger viewers, those who never tried the Qiyamul Layl. Number one, you will have the sign of Iman on your face. You will get asimahum fi wujuhim. You will get the mark of acceptance of Allah on your face. Sayyidina al-Hasan al-Basri was a little bit dark complexion. Then at night, he stay up all night. Then in the morning, they find him a little bit fair complexion. So what is that? He say, darkness of the night, give me the reflection of the nur of Allah on my face, Waking up at night, and you make this salatul tahajjud, Allah will give you barakah. It's not about quantity of hour you sleep. Sometimes you sleep all night and the children wake up tired. Just check your children. They sleep immediately after Isha, and then in the morning you wake him and say, no, I can't stay up, I can't stand up. What's wrong? You say, wait, I want to rest. You wake up your son, you say, wait, I want to rest after sleeping. You rest from sleeping. It was a dream. It was too much headache. You wake up from sleeping with headache and no barakah. So the problem is not the quantity, the quality and the barakah on that. Then Allah will give you barakah on time. Yes, you will never feel tired on the daytime because you are recharging yourself in the night time. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open the door of ta'ah, and Qiyamul Layl will lead you for the extra ibadah. You will practice extra ibadah. You did not do it like dhikrullah or the istighfar. You will enjoy it. And then physically you won't get sick. I'm telling you here that amradul badan, the sickness of the body, will never, and psychological problem, never. Ahlul Layl, people of the night, they don't have stress, they don't have depression. They know, they are ready with Allah every night, and a special moment with Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Then Qiyamul Layl is mukaffiratun lis-sayyi'at. It's a removal of the guilt and sin. Tawbah. You are in the presence of Allah whole night or some portion of the night, definitely Allah will wash you. Then Qiyamul Layl, you will never have this title, is called hypocrites. You are not hypocrites. Hypocrites for who? The whole city is sleeping and you wake up. Where's the hypocrisy here? So you're not munafiq. Qiyamul Layl, your dua is accepted. As I said, dua is accepted. As I said, dua as-sahar, sihamul qadar. When you make dua on the Sihr time, it will change the taqdeer of the Muslim. It will give you good destiny. Then, Qiyamul Layl, you gain something unbelievable. Do you call it? Allahu yanzuru ilayk. Allah looked at you. Allah looked at all of us, a general look. But when He zoom, He make a spot on you. And وَمَنْ نَظَرَ اللَّهُ إِلَيْهِ, anyone Allah look at him, لَنْ يُعَذِّبُهُ أَبْدًا, will never punish him ever. He zoom and He's just put a spot on you. You are lucky. Then your dua is accepted immediately. I'm going to give you a nice story about that dua. Why that dua of Qiyamul Layl accepted? It happened in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They ask me for a short break. Inshallah, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brother and sister in Islam. And once again, we thank you that you're watching our program. And we ask Rabbul Izzat Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah write all of us amongst the people of the night. And I forgot to tell you that you don't need to stay up all night. That is, if you can. But let me remind our brothers and sisters, those who are going to say, no, I'm working even at night. So tell you, no problem, work at night, it is Qiyamul Layl. If the decent work, if it's halal work, if you are working for your children, security, doctors, or people who got night shift and all that, so change your niyat, and it is Qiyamul Layl. So the specific act of at night, sometimes the mother stay up next to her husband who's sick, or the child who's sick, who got fever, or the child cry, and she can invest on that moment and have intention, innamal a'malu bin niyat. Oh Allah, I'm looking after my mother, she's sick. Ya Allah, count it as Qiyamul Layl. You make any birr, any good deed. So security is good. You just have a niyat. You doctors at night, you can make that Qiyamul Layl because I am helping the patient in the hospital. If you are a doctor or nurse, if you are police or security, if you are students, study. Count it, change your niyat and say, Allah, I'm stay up here studying, also will be counted as Qiyamul Layl. So we know that you read Quran, you make ibadah, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yuhibbul khair, He loves all the khair, and any beneficial knowledge, any decent act and accepted action for the sake of Allah at night with your intention, you will get the ajr. Now, two people are wake up at night. Someone is hungry, and someone they eat also with that hungry man. This one he get reward, the other one didn't get reward. Why? Because this one was eating to make sahri, to fast next day. This one he just eat because he's hungry. So this one get reward, but the same action. إنما الأعمال بالنيات. Indeed, our deeds based on intention. So just make that intention. Any wake up at night, you just wake up to answer the call, or to take your son to the bathroom, or to look after your sick brother or mother or anyone, you will get the ajr of Qiyamul Layl. What is that story? Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was at night with Abu Bakr as-Siddiq and Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhuma. Then he was passing the mosque. Then he heard one Sahabi, his name is Abdullah bin Mas'ud, reciting Quran. Now when he recited the Quran, our Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam got very happy of the voice and recitation of Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. So when he was reading Quran, Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said to him that your dua is accepted, Abdullah. Your dua is accepted, Abdullah. Ask him now, your dua is accepted. So Sayyidina Abdullah did not hear Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab in the morning went there, and he found Abu Bakr as-Siddiq was telling Abdullah, congratulations, your night was very, very special night. Our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was listening to the Quran. To listen to the Quran as it came from Jibreel fresh, you must listen to the son of Ma'bad. So the Abd, the Abdullah bin Mas'ud. So dua is accepted, and any type of dua is accepted. Another thing also, if you wake up in certain portion of night and you sleep again, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will give you barakah on the little of hours you sleep. With few hours, Allah will give you barakah and you'll enjoy it. Another thing also, impossible, as I said, impossible to claim that you are salih without that ibadah. So the scholars, the imam, the people of deen must practice this ibadah to get that ni'mah. Then, the dua of Sihr time, it's a target for the ummah. If you feel that you are not salih enough, your dua, you don't know how to make, go choose this time, and Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will grant you. Then the people said, Fara'id. Farad is the haqq of Allah. Nawafil is a status in Jannah. So you have to uplift yourself from fara'id and with nawafil. And then, as I said, is the completion of the fara'id. Allah will take that qiyam layl and complete that fara'id. Then, in the day of qiyamah, Allah will say, how many nafil he got, how many extra qiyam layl he got. And then we got one ayah in Quran in Surah Muzammil, Inna nashi'at al-layli hiya ashaddu wat'an wa aqwamu qila. Allah is telling me and you, nashi'at al-layl, qiyam al-layl, it's a real ibadah, wa aqwamu qila is a very good environment and a spiritual moment to catch the Quran and let the Quran touch your heart at night. Inna nashi'at al-layli hiya ashaddu wat'an wa aqwamu qila. That is straight all the Mufassirin said. We need to remind you that you have to understand that when you wake up at night, there is khair. Because when we travel, we wake up at night, we know that there is some benefit. When we get overtime and work at night, we get some benefit. So Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will let you understand why you wake up at night and how much benefit you get it. When we talk about Qiyamul Layl, we talk about collective ibadah. I know our children like to sleep. Sometimes your wife doesn't have, she's not a park, she's not a pure, but she must wake up because we treat it like sahri. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Tasahharu fa inna fi as-sahuri baraka." Wake up in Ramadan for sahri because you will get barakah. So some women, maybe she's not on the status of fasting. Maybe someone is sick, is not fasting. We tell him, no, wake up to get that fresh air on that moment and you get barakah. You don't need to read Quran and Salah. You can sit and look at the sky and you make dhikrullah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you. Then we encourage ourselves by doing something that's called qaylula in the daytime. You sleep a little bit. Qaylula is not a long-term sleep. You can have a nap, or you call it siesta. In the Zuhr time. In America now, some school, they force the children to have that qaylula in between. You know, the break plus sleeping. So that the children, they wake up refreshed for the afternoon course. They're very fresh. So 1,400 years ago, our Prophet ﷺ said, if you want to encourage yourself, you sleep a little bit, not the whole day. After Salatul Dhuhr, you sleep, you have a little bit of break sleeping, and you relax on a chair or in a car, or you can get few minutes. It will give you that encouragement. Then, another reason to wake up at night and something to support you to wake up at night, eat little food before you sleep. Light supper. And what about, we talk from halal and light. What about those who eat haram? The other thing also, anyone from the Sahaba, when he missed Salatul Layl or Qiyamul Layl, he wake up in the daytime and he read 100 ayah and he read 12 rak'at to cover up that Salatul Layl or Tahajjud or Qiyamul Layl. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as I said to you, will put in consideration how much tiredness you have and why you wake up on only this moment and how long or how many rak'at. Sayyidina Umar ibn al-Khattab, they see him tired in the daytime. They ask him, what's wrong? He say, I don't know, I got a problem. If I sleep at night, my deen will get hurt. I will oppress myself. And if I sleep in the daytime, my people, my ummah will be oppressed. So I have to stay up day and night so that I can give the right of Allah and give the right of the people. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when someone braised a person in front of him, you know what he said? Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "It's good if he is involved on Qiyamul Layl." You know, when you recommend someone and say it's very good, mashallah, you said, no, under one condition. MashaAllah, under one condition. If he's involved in Qiyamul Layl, لو كان يصلي بالليل نعم الرجل لو كان يصلي بالليل. As I said, from Salatul Isha, you can carry on till Adhanul Fajr, and all the ibadat at night, it will be counted as Qiyamul Layl. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will count it as Qiyamul Layl. You will be one of Ahlul Layl. You got Witr, and you got Salatul Tahajjud, and you got Salatul Nafila, and then you got Dhikrullah, you recite the Quran al-Kareem. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam look at the sky and he look at the qudrat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala using the miswak. And as I said, Ahlul Layl Ashrafu Ummati, the people of the night are the noblest people, actually the family of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I got one thing, I just remind my friends. Me and you, All of us, we know that we're going to die. And then we're going to die on the kalima shahada, la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasul. Inshallah, all of us will die with the kalima shahada. So, by staying up at night for a certain period of time, you make it easy for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to use it as a means for you to gain the shafa'at. Quran will intercede also. Qiyamul Layl will intercede. Salat will intercede. Fasting Ramadan will intercede. The dhikrullah, that this type of dhikrullah at night, it will intercede for you in the day of Qiyamah. Now, if you rely only on your fara'id, because someone said, no, I can read my fara'id and sleep, no problem. But if you give me a guarantee that this farad is accepted. How many people, they done the work 100% and then they give it to the people or the company and they say, no, we're not happy with it. How many people, they think that they done it perfect, but there is some error and some fault in it, you didn't notice it. So if you rely only on farad, which is a must you do it, now is a risky job. If that farad is leaking some way or got some faulty some way, you won't have any completion or any repair for that type of farad. So let us wake up at night, 2 rakat, 100 ayah in Quran, dhikrullah, 4 rakat, just wake up because we are awake. We are awake and you can, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant you the barakah. Let me take this opportunity and make dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant each and every Muslim that great ibadah. It's called Qiyamul Layl, Tahajjud. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward those who make dua for us on Tahajjud. May Allah encourage the Ummah inshallah for Qiyamul Layl. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala reward our beloved Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for that wonderful ibadah as Qiyamul Layl. Unfortunately, my time is up. We'll continue next time inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سواه لا إله